Hello model railroaders, my name's Dave. Welcome to the layout. Just a little progress update vlog, if you will. Aside from lots of stuff getting rearranged on the upper deck of the layout. As you can see, all the buildings and boxes and everything in this side of the layout has been shifted around. And where'd the mountain go? It's over there on the floor. It was meant to be actually disassembled, though the centerpiece, which is that piece there, was actually glued down and the glue failed. It probably never cured properly, but the rest of it was meant to be pulled up. So in previous videos I've alluded to this little area here that was buried, and this piece of foam that I'm probably going to have to remove to get a turnout in there for the line to join up. But I'd always designed the foam so that if anything derailed or if I ever needed to clean it, I could pull the foam up on the sides and the back and deal with whatever issues I needed to. So where we're at now, tonight, after getting some Rush going in the background, Signals and Grace Under Pressure album, I was able to secure the 4 pieces of plywood here that make up the 4x8 foot area above the quarry down here. And that's where some of actually I'm keeping that the offcuts from the cork road bed. I'm going to grind them up and I'm going to use them as dirt. So never throw anything away. You can always find a scenery use for it in most cases, especially cork. So that'll make some nice, good tan looking dirt. So anyways, getting back, why did I stop laying the track? Well, I got to where about that lamp is at the edge of the far edge of the window there. All that straight track has been laid down, and I got the radiuses drawn for the curve in that, the 3 curves in that corner through the earlier video, as you've seen. So now I need to determine this long stretch here of this track coming off and running all the way down to that end of the layout so that I can get my radius put in here so that I can join up with the straight that's going to be coming down there. And then once that's done, then the second line needs to, well, I've got to figure out where it's going. I'm figuring just this side of halfway down that I'm going to bridge it over, and I'll just put in a piece of 1x4 or something that I've ripped down, and I won't actually have it as a bridge spanning that area. It'll just be on cork road bed and right down to the wood, and that'll be hidden by a seam break, and that way that'll be my inbound line, which will then cross hidden from the outbound on this side, and then it will curve up into I can get my angle right in around there, starting somewhere in this area. It'll do a curve at the joint and then run up as a straight track into the return loop. And somewhere up there will be the turnout to tie in the spur line, and then somewhere in that area something, possibly a logging yard, and some way to get up on the mountain, which may or may not keep its current shape. I may completely refigure on how I'm going to get the train up there, because I would like to be able to get some logging cars up and down off the mountain and have a little logging scene up on the plateau of the, well, I'm calling it a mountain, plateau of the hill. Well, I guess it's 9 inches, and in N scale, well, it's a pretty damn big hill. But we'll see how that ends up. But coming into the weekend, which I don't know if I'm going to get a lot done, hopefully Friday night, which is tomorrow night, I'll be able to at least mark out my track line down to that corner and up the back wall to the straight, and then I can at least focus on when I start laying track, getting the 2 curves in that corner done, and at least the line running down the back wall to this edge, and get that curve in, and then I'll work everything else off the opposite side, or I don't know. See how it plays out. But I really need to make a decision on where that track is going to span here, so I can get that second curve done in here. So priorities change as the thought process, decision making changes. So rough plan coming into the weekend, and we'll see what can be accomplished. I'd really like to have all the mainline track down by the end of November, and then start in on the bus line and the wiring, so that I can have my end of December trains running the full layout loop. So with that, I'll say goodnight, and we'll give you another video when I've got some progress to show. Bye for now.